Good morning and happy Saturday. We have woken up to what looks like a fresh blanket of snow. It's extra white outside, so it's so pretty. So we are up, we are dressed, we're going to head down to breakfast. We have a very leisurely morning, so we haven't got anything planned. Our reindeer trip isn't until 3:15, so we're going to have a very leisurely morning in the hotel. Just doing some reading, I think, after breakfast, and then we'll go do the reindeers this afternoon, and then we've got snowmobiling tonight, which I'm so excited for. So yeah, so let's see what Saturday has to offer. It looks quite windy out, so the snow is flurrying, but yeah, a really beautiful day waking up in Lapland. So let's go down to breakfast and then see what the day holds. This is the snow, look at it. It's so thick. That is a car. This is a car. There's also a car over there. So yeah, it's really, really beautiful outside. I sort of want to go and play in the snow and do like a snow angel, but I might save that for tomorrow, just before I give the snowsuit back. It's so beautiful outside. Hey guys, it's a couple of hours later. We have just been relaxing in the room reading. I'm reading Happy Place, so I've read a couple of chapters on that, and I've just sort of tidied around, got ready. It is now just gone 12, so we're going to head down for lunch, and then I think we're going to go read in the library this afternoon for a couple of hours before our excursion at 3:15. Let's see what we have for lunch. Breakfast was good. I had Cocoa Pops and some toast. We went down to breakfast a bit later than everybody else, so let's go see what we've got for lunch. Masala, pork schnitzel, cream potato and cream pie. I got the potato and cream with broccoli, some beans, and mango curry. Okay, we've had a lovely chilled afternoon. We've had lunch, which was very nice. We went and read in the library for a bit, just really relaxing, and we're just chatting to some other guests. So now we are in our snowsuits, ready to head to the Reindeers. The snow is starting to melt. It's that warm here, the snow is actually melting, which is insane. So I'm not sure whether I'm gonna need 3 layers on, and plus my snowsuit, it might be a bit warm. But let's go and see the reindeers. Apparently there's a baby reindeer, I'm so excited to see it. But I love reindeers, they're so cute. So yeah, so let's go and see the reindeer and see what we get up to.
Just watch your head as you're going in. It's a bit lower than it looks. Sausage. You can roast it over the fire. It's something we do all the time in Finland. Go make a fire and roast the sausage. The meat is like a cooked meat, so you don't have to worry about it not being hot enough. As you might expect, reindeer are perfectly adapted to the climate up here. We're approximately 260 kilometers above the Arctic Circle. They're perfectly adapted to deal with the cold. They can survive in temperatures up to like -50. Luckily, that's not a common occurrence here, but this year in January it was -44 for a week, and that was cold. Individual hair on their coats is hollow, so it makes like an air pocket around them, and that's how they survive in the cold temperatures. They have a few tricks as well. So for example, if it's cold and it's windy, they'll come down off of the hills and go into the forests where it's more sheltered, where they can be under some trees and things like that. And they'll stand with their butts facing into the wind, because that's where they've got the most fur, and then that protects their faces where there's less. As you can imagine, it's quite difficult for reindeer to find food during the winter, because there's not that much vegetation obviously at this time of year. But luckily they have excellent noses, and what they do is they sniff out lichen underneath the snow, and they can smell that under about 1 meter of snow, and then they use their feet to dig it up and to eat it. As it stands though, all of the reindeer in Finland are owned by someone, so there's no such thing as a truly wild reindeer. So they are fed, but otherwise they're left to like roam within their reindeer herding area, if you like. There's even fences, but there's like hundreds of kilometers inside those fences. But how much food you take out depends on the winter. Obviously here we are staying at the farm and our reindeer work every day, so we feed them every day. But out in the fells, you would take out as much as you think you need. So for example, if it's a hard winter, like if at the beginning of winter it rains and then it freezes and then it snows on top of that, it makes like a layer of ice. You know then already it's going to be a hard winter because it's harder for them to sniff up the lichen. You kind of already know you have to invest in more food, you have to go out more often, and you have to watch your reindeer more, because those noses will get them into trouble. If they can't smell the lichen up here, they're gonna go somewhere else where they're not meant to be. It's quite possible for reindeer to lose up to 20% of their body weight over the course of the winter. So as you can imagine, they're pretty hungry when it gets to spring. Reindeer are also pretty cool. When you see them come by, I hope you notice they've got very big feet. Not only does it help them to dig up the food, but they're kind of like snowshoes. It stops them from sinking down into the deep snow. And they're also capable of seeing UV light. And around mid-May, incidentally that's Mother's Day in Finland, is when the reindeer babies are born. Every year in Finland about 120,000 to 130,000 are born every single year. Certainly in Enontekiö, or the county that we're in, there are more reindeer than people, even if you can't see them. And when reindeer are born, they rely of course on their mothers for protection and for milk, and they'll follow their mom for the first year of their life before they go off completely by themselves. There are a couple of different types of predators across the whole of Finland and Finnish Lapland, and that includes bears, wolves, wolverines, eagles and lynx. Potentially other reindeer also, and of course if you're on the road, cars are always a bit of a danger. The bigger predators, I'd say for example bears and wolves, you don't see very commonly here. Wolves are typically further to the south and bears further to the east. That being said, it's not unheard of. We do have summer, it's like plus 20, plus 30 even. It's probably hard to imagine now, but this whole area is full of swamps and lakes and rivers. There's a lot of fishing here. While reindeer antlers are growing, they are not hard right away. They're full of blood vessels and they're covered with this soft fur. I can hand this around to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh. That's a really just like bone underneath it, isn't it? No.
It's very, isn't it?
Nice and crispy on the outside.
With all the way to
It's so cute.
going in snow there?
Well, we keep going in the snow because Mr. Reindeer decides that he wants to eat the snow. Okay, we go again. Nobody else's reindeer is misbehaving.
As long as his rope don't come undone.
The bitter has come. This is a really nice, I'm just saying it's a really nice little trip. My favourite. I'm not sure you can hear me because it is windy. But yeah, it's really nice. Really relaxing. So that was really good. The wind chill was quite a lot. I think they're there waiting for us. Oh, look at him, he's digging with his feet. This one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where's Sue sitting?
So we've got broccoli, veggie pie, beef stew and wedges, and then cheesecake and lemon sponge for dessert. There we go, ready for snowmobiling. So I've got my balaclava, my buff, balaclava, buff, thermal hat, snow goggles, 3 layers plus my snowsuit, 2 layers of socks and some leggings. When we did the Reindeers, there is definitely a very cold wind chill, so the more layers the better for snowmobiling. So yes, let's go snowmobile. Thank you very
There you go,
much.
guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Good evening. Wow, wasn't that fun? So we went snowmobiling. Mum didn't want to ride on the snowmobile, which is absolutely fine. And so I did the talk about how it works and it all looked really good. But then nobody else wanted to, everybody else was in pairs, so I didn't want to ride the snowmobile on my own, so I did the sleigh as well, which was lovely. We have met a really nice grandmother and her granddaughter on this trip, and they were in our sleigh and they were lovely, keeping us thoroughly entertained. So it was really good. We didn't get to see the Northern Lights, but the sky is looking better than it did yesterday. So we are down on the call list so that if the Northern Lights are spotted, we will get a text message to say basically get ready and go outside. So that's what we did. We got back probably about 8:30, and we've since started packing because we fly home tomorrow. We've got the whole of tomorrow morning, so our pick-up time is 1:45, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
1:30, 1:45 our pick-up time is. So I just changed the light because it's not very... There we go, it's better. Yes, so our pick-up time is 1:45, I believe, in the afternoon. So we are planning on going for breakfast, checking out our room because we have to check out by 9. So we will check out, put our luggage in the luggage store, and then we're going to have a walk into town, go to the church. We didn't go today because I did something to my leg yesterday. So it was really, really painful throughout the night, and it's meant that I've had a bit of lack of mobility today as well. So that's what we'll do tomorrow, and then we will come back, have lunch, and then get ready to go to the airport. Yeah, it's been a really nice trip. We've had a lovely time. The snow is wonderful. Finland and Sweden is beautiful. Lapland is amazing. We've had a wonderful time. Snowmobiling was good fun. They didn't go as fast as I thought they would, so I'm very tempted, if I ever get the opportunity again, I would love to give it a go. But yeah, it was good fun. The Northern Lights, as we said, haven't come out to play yet because of the snow cover, but it was so warm today. So much snow has melted, like the road, you can see the road, and they were like, the guides were saying they haven't been able to see tarmac for months. So to see tarmac today was really odd for them, but it also means that the snow has turned to slush, so it just makes driving a bit more difficult for them, whereas they're just used to the snow. So yeah, so that's what we've done today. So we are packing. We're almost packed, ready, just the last few bits to go in tomorrow morning. So I think we're going to call it a night. I've got a banging headache, so I'm going to drink my hot chocolate and go to bed, I think. We probably do need to call my dad and my brother just to check on the dogs. But yeah, that's it. I will show you what packing looks like, and then I think it's off to bed. So this is the packing situation. Nice big space here for toiletry bags and last few bits to go in. And then I think we're pretty much done. I will say what I probably need to do when I get home is a sort of what I took versus what I used, because actually a number of things we didn't need to use, and maybe that's because it hasn't been as cold in Finland hasn't been as cold in Lapland as it has been, but certainly, just as sort of a preface to it, normal leggings didn't bother with. Use the same pair of leggings all day. You don't get changed to go to dinner. You wear the same thing from morning till night. It's not fancy at all. So I didn't need to bring my jeans. Oh yeah. I put them in the last minute as well, didn't no, yeah, I only put them in the last minute because we thought, oh, maybe. But no, didn't bring anything fancy for evenings. Everybody is in leggings and multiple layers. Don't really need to bring a pair of shoes, other than sort of the ones you come to the airport in, because you get your snow boots. So yeah, I think actually, guys, I probably could have brought a lot less. There we go. So I've just got to put my toiletry bag in and my last bits of pyjamas and that tomorrow, and then that is done. Yeah, I think I'll probably do a sort of what I brought versus what we needed, because what we brought with us we didn't need on this trip, but I think had it have been a bit colder or a lot colder, yeah, had it have been a lot colder, like it probably would have been, like 10 days ago it was in -35s and we've had +2, +3 degrees. So had it been a lot colder, we would have had more layers. But even just walking, doing our walk yesterday, and people have said it today, you know, you're doing your walk to the town and you're unzipping your snowsuit because it is warm. You're taking your gloves off. It's not cold enough for any frostbite or anything like that. So whilst today's events, like my hands were cold, it wasn't dangerous. It was just like the wind chill of it. And they think because, what they've said is because it is so mild, we're having the wind chill, whereas, so it's about 2-3 degrees, but the wind chill is making it feel like -5, whereas if it was -5 we wouldn't have the wind chill. So yeah, so I'm probably going to do that, but for now we're just going to go to bed, call it a night. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, all that jazz, and we will see you tomorrow for Travel Home Day. But first we have some plans in Sweden before going to the airport and flying back to Bristol. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning, ready for Travel Home Day. Bye!